everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's card project, I am going to be making some Christmas treat boxes, and I'll be using the Christmas Accessories VT, and these are the darling little icons it makes. I'm planning on using the wreath from this and then the bow from this package. We'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to be making, this is called Snowman Socks, and it makes a Santa and a Snowman sock. And I'm going to be using just the top parts to put on the treat box. And then, of course, my all-time favorite set, the slice of cake. I think this is the most brilliant treat box set ever made. So it's quick and easy, so let's get started. So starting off, I cut the treat box out using Wild Cherry Poptone cardstock, and I'm using Cranberry Fizz inks just to add a little bit of shading along the fold lines of the cover. And then this triangle is where our detailed image is going to go, so I wanted a little bit of shading around the edges. And now this is Santa's hat and the snowman's scarf, so just a little bit of shading there. And then for the green box, same thing. I'm using Discount Cardstock's Bonsai, and I am shading with Deck the Halls ink. So as you can see, it's a really quick, easy process. And then same thing using the focal triangle for the detail image, getting a little shading on there. And now doing the scarf and the band on the hat. So this is the snowman, and I'm using the Snowman and Santa Socks set for this. And so I did a little bit of a light blue shading along the edge of the snowman, and now I'm doing a little shading on the wreath for the box. And then doing a little bit of Copic coloring, getting the little carrot nose on the snowman. And now I'm gluing the eyes together. And so I'll get the die set cuts out the whites of the eyes as a big oval, and then you glue the black on top of it. So it looks like you've got little highlights on the eyes. So one thing I do like to do, I'm putting the scarf together for the snowman. I had a red base and I'm gluing green over it. And now I'm putting the band on the hat for the snowman. So I've got his nose done, and I'm going to glue the hat on because that really helps with the placement of the eyes. But first I'm going to take my eyes and go over the edges with a black marker. It just finishes them very nicely, so you don't see white edges around the eyes. So I'll get those added to my snowman. And then we'll get the little cute nose. And the smile, I grabbed the wrong thing. It's so funny, but I liked it, so I left it. I grabbed one of Santa's eyebrows for his smile. The snowman normally has a really big smile, but I really liked it, so I wasn't going to change it. So cutting down the snowman sock character, and now I'm going to add the scarf, and then we'll get them glued onto the triangle that's the top of the treat box. And now I glued it onto the wrong one. I put him on the green, he was supposed to go on the red, so I do pull him off and then put him on the red. Just so you know. So now I just colored Santa, that's Santa's face, that's all you can see from the beard. And now I'm doing just a little bit of shading for the fluffy furry part of his hat and on the little puffball at the end of his hat. And now just doing a little flicking with my Copic markers just to add a little bit on the top of his head too. And now we're doing the beard. And then blending that out. So I used a C1 and a I think I used a either C2 and C3, either C2 or C3, and then a C0 to do all of this. So I've got the hat assembled. And now you can see I tore the snowman off, but Santa's going to cover that completely. So you get the beard on there, and then you add the little facial part, put the hat on. And now you need to add his mustache and his facial features. So we've got the mustache, and now I'm pulling his eyebrows out. Got an extra one. Oh, giving him a little bit of rosy cheek cheeks. I'm using RV11 for that. And that's all there is to Santa. I mean, so cute and not much to do. All right, so I'm assembling the wreath, letting the snowman and Santa dry. So doing the wreath, and I make 2 of those because I want those on the sides of my treat boxes. And then there's the cutest little red bow, and from the Christmas accessories VT set. That's where the wreath comes from as well. So just making the little red bows for the side of the box as well. And you don't need to decorate the side of the box. I just like it. Okay, box assembly. Fold up the 2 sides and then put some glue or double stick tape on that tab and hold it together. And now you fold up the back and tuck the tabs in, and you adhere it with either glue or double-sided tape. So we've got our triangle, and now we put a little bit of glue on the base layer or onto the triangle box. Fold the sides, fold in the tab, put a little glue on the tab, and hold it together for a minute. And now we add the top to the bottom. Just making sure those tabs are gluing together there. And just add the wreaths to the side, and we have our first treat box done. So these are really fast. You know, and if you don't want to do all the ink blending and all this fun stuff that I really enjoy, you don't need to. That's just for me, for my fun. Okay, same thing for the assembly. You do the bottom, you fold the 2 sides in, put glue on the front tab and glue it together. And then you fold up the back and put glue on the 2 tabs and hold them together. And then we'll add the Santa triangle to the top layer. Fold in the sides, put a little glue on the tab, and hold it together. All right, adhering the top to the bottom on Santa. And once that's secure, we'll add a bow to each side. Again, completely unnecessary, just makes me really happy. And it does finish it nice, doesn't it? Just to have a little something on the side. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here are the 2 treat boxes we made together. I think they turned out quite cute. They'll hold a couple Christmas candies in there, or they won't hold a whole gift card, but you can certainly print something out and fold it up and put it in there, and it'll definitely hold money. So our 2 boxes, I'm very happy with how they came out. And again, we used the Christmas accessories VT, standing for vintage truck, and then the Snowman and Santa Socks die set to do the heads, and the slice of cake. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.